November night along the lakefront in Chicago. Soldier Field, the lights are on and ready to welcome the Chicago Bears. Taking on a team that has been atop the NFC South most of the last few years, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, for a Sunday night visit. Welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll get this to Ibuka. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. 17 yards through the air on the first play of the game. First down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet. But the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Second down throw for Mayfield. That one intercepted on the 3rd play of the game. Picked off by Devin Bush.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Williams going to throw on the first play. Open man, that's Luther Burden.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That is caught downfield by Odunze. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
13 yards.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down is Mayfield. He's going to look deep for Adams. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
On second down, Baker. Out right and catch made. That's Ibuka. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. Gervon Dexter in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Third and long. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Got a man, it's Ibuka, complete. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts third and 14. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
It's Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw. Flush to his right. Baker Mayfield into the end zone. Touchdown for Tampa. It's a half dozen from Baker for the Bucs. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Bucs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break it and tackle that ball. He's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Bears 1st down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Back to the rookie, Xavier Thomas. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line.
37. And the Bears first
So
down.
we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Poston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. His 4th TD grab of the season on Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bears 14. Buccaneers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They put Adams in motion. Here's a designed run. He'll take care of it himself. Picks up the 1st down and a gain of 12.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. That's Ibuka in motion. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down.
The ball just has to come out there, Mike. There's nowhere to go with it. Protection's breaking down. You either got to get that out to a check down, or you just got to throw it at someone's feet and move on to the next play.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They'll go. Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught. What a throw. Savion Thomas. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his second touchdown of the year. And that is touchdown #1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
A give. This is Irving. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First down, Tampa Bay.
To throw is Mayfield. And that's a good positive run. Give him 6 on that first down scramble.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A second down throw for Mayfield. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Irving trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. They put Adams in motion. They're going to put a man in motion to the right. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Can the defense do it again from the 1? Third down now and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I may be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
fourth down. Mayfield. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Now, this looks like a design run. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Williams. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And this will be incomplete.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
On 1st down is Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. On 2nd down, Baker. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That complete to Swift. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13
yards on the play. That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. The RPO, that one is complete. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a designed run. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Caleb Williams. Touchdown Bears. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And the rush gets home. He'll come down. They got him. Gervon Dexter. He is having one heck of a night. His 3rd sack of the game. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack.
This isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Got a man, it's Ibuka, complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Gervon Dexter. He has been a one-man wrecking crew in this one. 4th sack of the game. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Now Mayfield. That one caught. Davante Adams. Touchdown Buccaneers.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
Bears 28, Buccaneers 17. Chase McLaughlin.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. A dive and a catch. Incredible. scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
Here's Williams. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Momentum building here on this drive. They go again, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Williams. He did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him, drop him for a big loss. 2nd and long coming up. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Caleb Williams. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Caleb Williams. Touchdown Bears. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
You don't see guys going hard after kickers on extra points. A little different than field goals, so let's see if that's going to end up costing them.
And this will wind up being a touchback since the ball was kicked from the 50-yard line. Means the official's going to spot this one at the 20. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. That's caught. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
A pickup on the play of 54 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Throwing is Mayfield. This offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack. Jalen Phillips that time in there for the sack. And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They go play action with Mayfield. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, it's Irving. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
They'll go. Mayfield. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
Made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now, this looks like a design run. And nothing doing there. He's going to go down behind the line. 3rd and 10.
Down back at the 32.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop, and it sets up fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. The blitz gets home. He is taken down. Can't get the throw off. They have turned it over on downs. Now Mayfield. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down. Mayfield. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. Big play there. Gain of 14 on 4th and 10. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. All the way back at the 14 now. Second down and goal. To throw is Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they...
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So that's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Mayfield to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And that one not going to work out as the hands team is there to recover. Here's a design run. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
2-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Now, Williams hit, and he loses the football. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by Tampa Bay.
On first down is Mayfield. He'll air it out down the middle. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing is Baker. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They'll have it first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers have cut the deficit to 5.
Bears 35. Buccaneers 30. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now, this looks like a design run, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. They've got the lead. They're in control. In no hurry to snap this, and they'll take the clock down to the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
Here's a designed run, and he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Zion McCollum on the tackle. The tackle made back at midfield.
On second down, it's Williams. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. Now he'll work his way out right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Bears first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. This is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
At the Bucs 20-yard line.
Williams to throw on second down. This is caught at 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another Bears first down.
He's got it at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for two.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Mayfield. Oh, the one thing you can't have there. He is sacked, and the clock runs.
A loss of 3 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Oh, wait. Hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Here we go. One final play. He's going to look deep for Adams. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Bears. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time.